in Seaport Village, and today we have Hailey, artist, to interview. So Hailey, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's going to be a pleasure, I'm sure. So we have your image here. It's like a painting, but it's also a drawing. It's a mixed medium because we see a lot of other things in this image. Can you kind of walk us through it a little bit? Tell us about this picture.
For sure. There's a lot going on. So the way it started was I drew the horse itself on a smaller piece of paper, and then I had it sent to a printer company and then printed it on this large canvas. And then I duct taped all the white space and I just went to town. We started splattering paint, and then we put the resin on there on top of it, and I placed all the little pearls to make some more dimension. And that's basically how it came to be, really.
Wow, I just learned this for the first time because I thought I had a good idea, but now that I hear that and I look at it closer, yeah, I had no idea really.
Really? Yeah.
What you did. Is this a process you do a lot in your work, or is this like a first time?
Yeah, that's the thing. This is my first time doing anything of this magnitude as well. I normally just stick right in my bubble of black and white, pencil only, no color. So this was a really big step out of my comfort zone and just experiment and not try to get so perfect. Clearly I like to do that. So it was really just like a learning experience to let go and just flow.
So like the butterflies came after the paint splatter?
Yeah, that was probably the last part, and then the pearls as well. And the pearls I liked because, so with some horses, fun fact, they have different patterns, and so this kind of, I wanted to go for one of the patterns that some horses have that maybe some people could relate to or not, if you're a horse person. But if not, it's okay.
I know in your bio you are really into horses and drawing them. Can you tell us a little bit about your inspiration with the horse? Did you spend a lot of time around them or grew up with them?
I definitely have. I have a family member that had a horse, and I think that was my introduction to horses, and ever since then they just never left. And so I just would always find a way to have them be in my life, whether it was through friends that I did happen to find or just my family member. And yeah, it never went away. It was like a little bug.
Well, they are magnificent animals for sure. I think the society was built on the backs of them.
They were. They did a lot for us.
So how about, let's learn a little bit about Hailey when she's not drawing and you're still finding enjoyment and pleasure in something else. Tell us a little bit more about you that you think we would find interesting or that we don't know and that you think might make us a little curious about you.
Okay, so I actually have been a year and a half sober from alcohol, and that is something that I've really tried to incorporate with my message with my artwork, because the year before I went sober, I was really kind of getting disconnected from my artwork, and I just wasn't drawing. I was unhappy, anxiety, self-sabotage, and I finally had a clip where I'm like, okay, let's do something about this so you can get back to your passion and get to your potential. And so once I did that, I felt really reconnected back to my artwork and just what makes me truly happy and not masking it. So that's something I've really had a fun time with, like kind of being vulnerable with on my social media and how it can relate to my art. But besides that, I've also incorporated going to the gym and my physical fitness and just basically trying to get to my higher self into my best potential. And I'm still learning, but I'm in my 20s. I'm just really trying to navigate with the information that I know right now in this moment.
Yeah, and it seems like you've made a very big discovery. Without drawing, you're not happy.
Yeah, no, it's true. And I feel like it took me a long time to realize that, but I guess I had to lose myself to realize it, and I'm glad I did.
Is this a style you plan on continuing in?
To be totally honest with you, maybe not, because like I said, it was such like a humbling experience with how much you have to invest, like financially, with your time, dry time, materials is like night and day compared to just drawing. It's a lot, and I'm on a really limited budget, but it was like something I'm so happy that I did. But I don't, not that I don't like it, I just think I like what I stick to doing, which is just the classic black and white plain background.
Well, I would encourage you to continue maybe a couple more images because these are beautiful. Really, I mean, if you did a whole series of them, we would for sure be interested in seeing more, showing more.
Yeah.
Because I think you're onto something. I think the blending of the what you love and what you're not comfortable with, that's what art's about. And beautiful things happen.
You're right.
Well, thank you, Hailey. Thank you so much for this interview and telling us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your work and what you plan to do. It's a pleasure to have it. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much.